Hello, everybody, and welcome to the IWC Radio Podcast. We are officially 1 week away from WrestleMania XL Libertyville. How you guys doing? I'm Smoot, Beans, Chucks, and Will. Everybody's here. How you guys doing?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, all good.
There it
all
is.
Good.
I missed that hello last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Felt wrong us doing it instead.
Oh,
Yeah,
did
you
you
kinda
do it
took
last
it.
week?
Yeah.
Well, we had to. There was no one to say hello, like, in that way that you do.
Why'd you phrase it like that? That way that you do. Like that.
Like that
I
creepy
didn't think
way
there was
that you
anything
do.
wrong with that phrase until you said that. I meant nothing by it, and now I'm wondering.
Well, I'm wondering.
You're wondering what you think I'm doing.
Ay.
I was trying to appreciate you. That's all. It doesn't happen
I
often.
appreciate that.
And that's the end of it. Now let's get back to talking about how old you are and how your football team sucks. How you're never here.
Wow.
I'll check the results. Are you good at predicting this year, or is yeah, so.
Wow. Buried?
Yeah, buried.
No, apologies for last week. I was not very well.
Oh, now we all
Which
feel
seems
bad.
to be a common theme when you have a child.
Yeah,
Now-
they
now we all
seem to
feel
get
bad for you.
everything and pass it around.
Yeah. Little incubators.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
You okay now?
Yeah. It was a really weird bug, actually. It was just one where it was more like it was like just gave you a migraine. It was weird, but it just lasted for days. But I don't know. I've seemed to struggle with headaches a lot recently. But yeah, it
My
was
wife's
better
had
than
that
last
for
week.
about 10 years now.
In the fact that she's been with you for 10 years.
It's
Oh,
just most nights she says, "I have a headache." That's the joke there.
Oh, jeez.
Anyway,
on that note,
Well, happy Easter, everyone.
Oh, yeah, happy Easter weekend.
excellent segue.
Yeah, there we go. Cheers. Holy moly.
Have we all bought sufficient amounts of chocolate?
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I've got some Doves. I got some caramel
Doves?
squares. Yeah. Dove
Doves?
chocolate.
Is Dove
Dove.
Galaxy?
Galaxy, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but it still doesn't look right because it's even in the same font as
Soap.
the Dove soap bar.
Yeah, it really does. It's crazy. Does not
Yeah.
taste like
Always
soap, I
wrong.
can tell you that for sure.
So, sorry, we're going. I know we're a wrestling show, but since when has that ever stopped us?
No,
Um,
we're talking snack.
Is Easter the whole egg thing a big thing over there?
Yeah. What about it?
Yeah, for some reason I always thought it was a British thing, but obviously not.
Yeah, kids like to hunt the Easter eggs or whatever. Or they usually get the plastic ones, and there's usually
Mhm.
like treats hidden inside of them, things like that. The Cadbury eggs, if you will.
Yeah, so you get like a chocolate bar you'd get in an egg
Yeah.
form, like what we get.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. I don't know what was it. That just seemed like a very British thing to do. I don't know why I thought it was.
You sounded really disappointed by that. Like, okay, whatever.
No, you have that too.
Jeez Louise.
I've done it your way this year, Smoke, the American way with the eggs. I'm not going to hide them around because I think we're probably doing an Easter thing at my brother's house, and I don't really want to hide eggs around his house.
Fair enough.
But I'll make some other game, I don't know, like a roulette wheel, and you spin the thing, and you get the number of the egg or whatever, and chocolate stuff. It seems more fun than just giving them an egg,
Here, spin the wheel, make the deal. Hope you don't get a shit
That's
egg.
bad for spin the wheel, make the deal. Let's do raw roulette for eggs.
Yeah.
And then they
I
have
remember-
different kinds of chocolate eggs in them.
Okay.
I remember years ago when I was a kid. You're talking about 10 years ago at least, probably longer.
When you were a kid,
Um,
when you were a 26-year-old kid.
Oh yeah. Thanks for that.
ate a
I
lot
was
of
trying
eggs
to.
at 26 as well.
Will's getting lambasted this episode for some reason. Oh, sorry,
Hey,
Will.
it's a nice change.
Jeez Louise.
Anyway, whenever it was, I remember it was at my uncle's house. He'd done some sort of Easter egg hunt around his house. What he failed to realise that you don't put chocolate eggs by a radiator.
Yes.
Because when
Learned the
we
hard
found
way.
That's how you make
We
chocolate
found-
soup.
the eggs, we found the eggs in the box. So we opened them up and it was just mush. That was fun. Chocolate soup, yeah.
I have to remember that. On the radiator.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't think we're doing anything fancy for Easter tomorrow, but we have the candy front locked down, so we're good
That's
to go
the
on
main
that.
What
What about, like,
sort of Easter dinner, is there? Like you have Christmas dinner, some sort of
Well,
Easter dinner.
What?
I saw that just only the last couple of days. I was looking up some like Easter trivia or something, trying to come up with some kind of game to give these eggs out. Apparently, lamb is the traditional like
Yeah.
Easter
Really?
meat.
Huh.
Yeah, you're supposed to eat lamb. I don't think I've eaten lamb at Easter once in my life.
I had lamb for the first time, like I think last week or something like that, and it was surprisingly it wasn't bad. But I don't know what it is, but for over here it's like you're supposed to have a ham, like an Easter ham for dinner. I'm like I don't know when that started or when it caught on, but it made no sense to me to.
Don't
To
you have
have
ham for like just about every big like Thanksgiving is a turkey, but there's probably a ham
Yep.
involved as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just throw a ham on it. Everyone
And-
loves ham.
And they're like, okay, Thanksgiving's not enough. Let's put it for Christmas, and then let's put it for Easter.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
Easter as well.
the fuck.
Never a bad time for ham.
So,
It's simul cake in it for Easter. That's the traditional.
Yeah.
What?
Simnel cake. Whatever the hell simnel cake is.
It's very.
Oh, sure, yeah. What's the things the fish I can't stand them? Hot cross buns.
Yeah, not a fan of a hot cross bun.
Yeah.
No.
Not a fan of hot cross buns.
that's a
That's
song.
for
Praise
that has
deviants.
Deviant.
It's for deviants.
It's true. Deviants.
Just not nice.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry.
you know,
Just not-
they're not good. There's something about the spices in it and the raisins or currants or whatever it is, and they're not a fan.
Just give me a good crumpet. I'll do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, these
I don't
look
have a lot of
good.
crumpets. But...
I would, instead of putting like an actual cross on these, I'd put like icing or something to sweeten it up, I feel.
Is it iced? It's like glazed or something, right?
I can't see. But
Um,
this one, yeah.
Depends what one you get. Some
it
of them
kinda
are. Some
is,
of them
yeah.
aren't.
yeah, it's not supposed to be icing, but
It's supposed to be like scored like this or something like that.
What is the crust then? They add like a crust on there.
Oh what?
Well, the crust. What
Did you
makes
see-
the crust? Is that?
It's just a glazed top that browns.
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, here we go. Wikipedia has like the crusty part.
Right, but how is it lighter where the cross is? What do they put like a different bit of dough on the top, or
Oh.
is that icing that they then cook into it or something? What makes the crust? Short crust pastry,
Yeah. Yeah. Something like that.
paste of flour and water. Okay, well, there you go. That answers
See,
the question I've had for minutes now.
We've got a supermarket over here, Smooth.
Tesco.
The other guys will be well aware of it, called Iceland.
Oh, okay.
Not
Not
to
the
be
country.
confused with Sweden.
No.
It's mostly frozen foods.
It is. But this week,
It's actually true.
purely for just to get a bit of publicity, I think it was just a bit of a joke. They launched hot tick buns.
That's sacrilegious.
Yeah, it is a bit. I wasn't keen on that. Even though I don't like cross buns either, but I wasn't. I thought it was just silly. But it was more of a joke than anything, just to get a bit of publicity around it. But still kind of funny in the end.
Sparking a backlash.
Apparently, the supermarkets over there will have like a toffee, orange cranberry, salted caramel, and chocolate, and apple cinnamon variations of the hot cross
I've
buns.
seen the chocolate ones and the cinnamon ones. Yeah, I don't know. They're all wrong. Should be arrested.
I mean, at first glance, I thought it was like a pretzel bun, like the Wendy's Baconator.
Baconator?
Yeah.
Burger?
Here, look at this one. Here, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, this thing here.
Oh, it looks similar. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Where they score the top of it.
Oh yeah, they got the top.
Oh, that's a yeah, because it's just a brioche bun.
It's really good.
It is a brioche bun.
I mean, they advertise it like this, but in reality,
Yeah,
this is what it looks
the
like.
expectation and the reality.
Yeah.
But that's, for a burger, that actually still looks alright.
Yeah,
I'll eat
I
that.
was just going to say
Ah,
that.
With the mayo blobbing.
That looks like what we would advertise ours to look like.
And you would be in the right.
But then when it comes, it's just
The
this
real
little,
thing is
like half melted, wet, because it's sweated that much inside some foil.
Yeah.
That's because you've
Here's
got
a thumbnail.
delivery. That's the problem.
Yeah. When you stole my
I think
idea.
most places do that, to be fair.
Wendy's
But,
stole my idea.
yeah.
Bacon.
Look, like I said, I love a Baconator.
There isn't actually a pretzel in there somewhere, is there?
No, the bun. It's like a pretzel
It
bun.
is literally just the style. Yeah.
Mhm.
No, that's fine. I was a bit
You know, do
concerned that
good
there's
burgers
gonna be
and
a crunchy pretzel in the middle of them burgers.
do good burgers, and they tend to look like what they should. If that makes sense. Five Guys,
Oh yeah.
they do decent burgers. Yeah, I mean, they're a lot. You pay for them compared to other places.
Yeah.
but-
I was going to say, I'd put a burger
They are
and
expensive, yeah.
I think it's burger, fries. I'm not even sure I put a drink in there in my Uber Eats basket, and it came out as 20 quid.
Yeah, it
Jesus.
is. Compared to
It's
everywhere else, it's
ridiculous.
Did you put large fries in? Because if you did, you've got enough to feed about 6 people.
Yeah, you get a small
It-
bucket
it's
worth
yeah.
of chips.
Ridiculous the portion size of fries. That
Yeah.
you'd be-
I don't need that many fries. That's always a problem with just about everywhere I go.
Send them over.
Yeah,
I'll eat them.
Yeah,
Yeah, Five Guys. I need to try one day, but I can't do it delivery because of the extra charge. It's insane.
Yeah.
well, the last time I went to, luckily enough, bringing it back to wrestling slightly. Last time I went to WWE in Liverpool, there were Five Guys on the way to the arena. So I met my mate who we were going with, and we went there beforehand. And to be honest, it's not that much different in terms of cost. It is still
Still
it's-
a lot.
it is still expensive.
yeah. But then again, I don't think you get what you pay for. It is quality compared to the other fast food places.
Mm.
Definitely quality food, and everything's fresh as well. They do it all in front of you, which is kind of nice.
I'll do it one day. One day.
Yeah, makes
Maybe
a
we
change
can
that when
find
you
one
actually
near
order a
Wembley.
burger that they get
I
a
was gonna
patty
say
of
maybe
meat and put it
maybe
on
we
the
can go
grill.
to Five Guys in Wembley.
I will look right now and see if there is a Five Guys.
We can
Five
be
Guys.
all in at Wembley.
Burgers. Wembley.
Sure, we did
Five
that.
Guys
Plus
Burgers
also-
Wembley.
Compared with the small bag of fries that you get inside Wembley Stadium, it'll feel like a value.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
very
can't
true.
be much worse.
Saying that, I thought I can't remember what we paid, but I remember being quite reasonably surprised at the price of food last time. We got some chicken strips.
I
think-
got some chicken strips, a drink, and some fries, and I've had to remortgage my house.
There is a Five Guys right next to Wembley Stadium.
Right, there we go then. Settled.
Just
What
hope it
would
doesn't
say?
charge Wembley's price.
I'm sure it's going to be rammed on the day.
Hmm.
You're not
Oh,
going to be
I
the only
have
one that's trying to
Wembley.
get some burger.
I've not heard anything, but I did hear rumblings that there's some sort of AW fan event going to be happening during the day.
During
I
the day,
don't know.
that day, okay.
Yeah, I don't know where or when or how or anything like that. I'm sure they'll make it public once
Is
they
this
know where
Tony
it is.
Khan that said this? Because if it is, he just means the actual event at Wembley.
No, it was one of the UK podcasts mentioned something about. I can't remember who it was. Someone quite well known.
Not just
just
at
said
Box Park again. They did that one the night before at Box Park.
yeah, but they never announced it. They never made
No,
anything
I didn't
sort of
know.
official. So apparently they're gonna make it a bit more well organised this time. So because that was what they were saying.
Believe
They're saying there was no sort of publicity or nothing last time. So they're gonna make it a bit more better organised.
Cool.
As to what it will actually be, obviously we don't know yet, but could be worth checking out on the day.
Yeah, we'll definitely keep an eye on stuff going on. What were we talking about? Eating lamb Easter.
Eating lamb,
I
yeah.
pulled up a Simple Cake because I never heard of it, and it seems disgusting.
It's a fruitcake, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. With marzipan and almond paste, yeah.
Almond paste.
Anyway.
So Simnel cake is a cake widely eaten in England and Ireland. I don't know if it's widely eaten.
No, I wouldn't say widely.
I'm not sure I know anyone
It's
who
more
eats
widely eaten here than it is in America.
Simnel. I guess.
Did you? It's one point I seen something today, so it was still on Easter egg. Do you remember when you were a kid and you used to get the Kinder eggs?
Mm.
Yeah. And when I was a kid, you always wanted a massive Kinder egg,
Yeah, to do that.
but you couldn't get one.
With like a
Comes
full
with
Lego
like a full-on
set
action
inside.
figure inside it.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't so much that; it was more that the actual Kinder chocolate was lovely, so you wanted a big one.
That's true.
was-
The Kinder do good chocolate, and it's
Yeah.
super thin on a Kinder egg.
Well,
Not a lot of
I seen
chocolate
the other
content
day
in
you can buy massive Kinder eggs now.
Yeah, and they got
Yeah,
like
you've always been
Batman
able to buy
figures
those
in-
Kinder sticks though, and those are pretty good.
Yeah, true. But I always wanted a big Kinder egg when I was a kid, and I couldn't get one. Now I can.
So how big are we talking here?
I don't know the
What
full.
kind of
I
a Kinder bird would have to lay this egg? A Kinder ostrich?
don't know. It was the thing I seen was a Kinder XL.
Oh, how appropriate.
Yeah.
Kinder
That's all.
XL. Maxi eggs.
Kinder Max. That was it. Kinder Maxi. Sorry, I just made XL. up
10-inch
now.
fully loaded.
Can't think where you got the inspiration from for XL.
Yeah, no. But we're
Someone's made a giant cookie out of Kinder. This is great.
150 grams. But yeah, if I want one, no, I might have to buy myself one.
Wait until after Easter.
That is true. If you're gonna buy an Easter egg, that's probably cost you about 10, and now come Monday it'll be about £3.
I think
It
it's
doesn't-
15 quid because I saw it on a list of things when I was looking at some of them.
According to Kinder's website, yeah, it's £27.95.
Whoa, 27. It's all ones from 2019 in here. I'm seeing Kinder
Does-
Easter 2022 for £35.
Well, anyway, I want one. Okay, that's the
Yeah.
long and short of it.
Apparently, they cost about 10 times more than any other chocolate, though. So you're paying.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Oh, I don't know. There's some Easter eggs out there that are 100 quid.
Okay, not
Yeah.
any other chocolate. Fine, you got me. I mean, any
I've
other
seen once.
normal Easter egg.
Believe me, I was as horrified as you are.
I remember seeing something on TV years ago. They were doing a thing on luxury eggs, and there was I think there was a Rolex egg,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
which it's got an actual Rolex in, so you can imagine how much that costs.
At that point, why? What chocolate are you getting with that Rolex that's going to be worth? Just get the Rolex, right?
Well, exactly. Yeah.
The chocolate egg is then like a token. Like, yeah, see what I'm doing because it's Easter.
Yeah.
I can't really imagine anyone being gifted a Rolex is going to be the kind of guy that would eat a chocolate egg. To be honest.
I hope Laura's
Probably
buying
for
Aston
some-
Martin egg tomorrow.
Yeah.
I would love to see what the crossover is on that.
I would imagine that'd be made to order. I don't think they're
Yeah,
going to just be
probably.
on the production line whacking Rolexes in, Cadbury egg boxes.
They'll be for some
Yeah.
rich.
Get a Casio one.
Yeah.
There you go.
Actually, I want a Freddo. I'll do me.
You pay for that as well. Go on. Price of Freddos these days.
Suppose we better discuss a bit of wrestling, hadn't we?
What's that?
Yeah, I suppose so. Wait, hang on. We just talked a lot about Easter and Easter traditions and stuff. Haven't mentioned Jesus once.
What about him?
Well, that,
Yeah, all right, fair enough.
Oh, you mean the guy that stabbed Cena?
Yeah. Jesus,
Yeah.
that's the guy.
There's a niche
forgot
wrestling.
about that crime he suffered in that nightclub.
Stabbed in the kidney and he's back the next week.
But he is Super Cena.
Yeah, he is.
I just looked over Collision here, the card, and yeah, holy moly.
Is it still?
Well,
So I haven't watched Collision for about 2 months now. Is it still crap?
pretty much.
It's not. I mean, they're at least advertising like actual matches and not just enhancements. But here,
Yeah, that's not too bad.
yeah, that's all right. For an Easter go home, it's like the Righteous Lance Archer, Bryan Danielson, Claudio Castagnoli, and Katsuyori Shibata. A trios match. That's not bad. That's a decent main event on any show. FTR versus the Infantry in the tag tournament quarterfinal, which I've predicted the brackets on.
Who are the infantry?
They are some sort of tag team that upset. I can't remember who in the tag team tournament bracket, and now they're going up against FTR, which I think
Fair.
FTR is gonna.
House of Black, was it?
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah. Because they have... who's the woman that's with them? They have a... I can't remember what her name is. But she came out for a match and it said, of the infantry. And that was the first time I'd ever heard of any infantry. It's probably a Rampage thing. But she came out and it said, of the infantry. Who's the... What are you talking? And then they came out later on. And apparently it's that Captain... Not Captain Simon Dean. What was the guy? Captain...
Sean Dean.
Sean Dean, there you go.
Yeah.
Simon Dean.
Went back about 20 years.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, when
More
I looked at that
entertaining.
screenshot of the infantry, I thought one of them, he's holding a rifle in his play rifle in his hand, and the other one is shooting himself in the head. And I've just realised he's actually doing the salute. Gonna say I'm not quite sure these infantry are very good.
I'm not sold on the infantry.
Fair enough.
I need to see more from these guys.
Fair enough. The Adam Copeland Oakland Challenge.
Yep.
Or however they
I've
said
not
it.
seen. I've not seen any AW for quite a while. Is he still showing us the signs of a man that's got regret?
Wow.
He has the buyer's remorse. He just had his big blow-off match with Christian in Canada somewhere,
Yeah.
which was pretty good. He won the TNT title back, so I'm sure he's thrilled about that. And now he's
He's
doing his
already a
open
two-time champion in AEW now.
Yeah, for their whatever it is, third or fourth title.
Yeah.
He's
Does it all.
basically the European
I
champion.
can't believe how quickly AEW have decided to turn into WCW. It's unreal.
Well, he's got the belt now, and he's doing his open challenge every week. He is basically doing the John Cena thing, the US title open challenge.
Mm.
When every week he's going to
Scoot's
defend.
getting excited.
That would be huge. You would put that on Collision, right? Have John Cena show up to answer
Yes,
Edge's
it would.
challenge.
That's the point.
That actually
Top
would
of
be
the
pretty
hour
funny.
on Collision.
You don't want to miss Collision. Huge surprise.
Do you know next week, we were talking about before we started, next week it's supposed to be on when Mania's on. But they've
11:30.
moved it, haven't they? Yeah,
Yeah,
so they
because
moved
of
it to
March
afterwards.
Madness.
Is it still live though?
That's a great question. Let me plug that in
Would
here.
you
Like
really
what's
go
going on
to a
after Mania.
Collision event in person when WrestleMania's on?
No, I've just got this vision of them all sitting backstage, waiting to go live at like 11:30, and Adam Copeland just sitting in the corner crying.
I gotta say, I would
I
assume
could have
not.
been on that.
I would assume not. Would be funny though. Let's see.
Rush Hour's on. What the hell? Why are we not watching? And Rush Hour 2's on next week. Whoa! I know what I'm doing next week. And then Rush Hour 3 right after it. Oh my god. BT.
BET's killing it. Yeah.
BT's killing it.
Exciting new matches, more stories, and more action featuring the world-class All Elite Wrestling roster. New does not say live, so no, I'm assuming they're going to tape it after Dynamite or something like that next week.
All the wrestlers can watch WrestleMania.
Just had this vision of Adam Copeland and like Sasha Banks just sitting around a monitor in the backstage area, crying into the belt.
Sasha Banks hasn't already got a belt, has she?
Not yet.
Not yet, no.
Just gonna say, crikey, that'd be.
See if I can find what I predicted here. Hold on. Latest.
Oh, have you done
Yeah.
your predictions for the tag tour?
Yeah, I kind of did here. Oh, that's the Grand Slam. Hold on, I just gotta
Grand
find
Slam World.
attorney.
Ah,
Latest. Okay. I can't seem to find it, but give me a sec here. I will find it. Hold on.
I don't think I would have had the House of Black losing to the Infantry.
No. If I saw the weird brackets originally, and I meant to do it, but I just kind of like it slipped my mind. But I got here we are. I got this one.
Lady Frost.
Yes.
Lady Frost against Thunder Rosa. I don't know what the weather's going to be like for that one.
Why does Lady Frost look like Ruby Rose?
Ruby Riot.
Ruby Riot.
Right, she does. Yeah, she really does.
I was sitting there looking at her and I'm thinking.
She's the frosty
I know,
version of
I'm
Ruby
really
Riot.
Stupid for saying she had a name change.
No. So here it is. I found it.
Oh, there you go.
I love the wonderful production values when you do these.
Thank you.
Is this?
What
Is
we
this
make
it?
up
'Cause-
for in poor budget, you make up for in complete accuracy of your predictions.
Oh,
Is
this is
this around?
no, well. Here, let me pull up
You got
the
Infantry
original.
FTR.
Yeah. This is what's on Collision tonight over here. FTR. Yeah.
So
see?
the House of Black thing was like an extra round.
Yeah. Look, this is what it looked like originally.
Ah, Wildcat. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you had the Best Friends and Don Callis family. Shocker, the Don Callis family lost. So the Best Friends
who'd have
advanced
thought?
as a wild card.
So you didn't predict those two.
No,
You just started
no.
from the.
I personally would have probably picked.
Sneaky.
I would have picked House of Black. In all honesty, because I've never heard of the Infantry, and I was like, sounds like enhancement talent for House of Black. But I would have picked Best Friends for sure, and then House of Black, and then that led us
So
to
where are we?
when they opened up the show with the tournament brackets here, and then it became Young Bucks, Private Party, Undisputed Kingdom, Best Friends.
So yeah, Bucks getting their win back from 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Starks and Bill beating Top Flight.
That's what I'm picking. That's what I'm picking. That's happening tonight on Collision. On the
I don't know.
this
I
side
think
over here.
Top Flight might have that.
Maybe.
FTR to beat the Infantry, though, I agree with that. And Best Friends over Undisputed Kingdom.
Yeah.
Did that already happen? I think that was on Dynamite.
Yes. All the
Yeah.
stuff on the left happened on Dynamite. See?
So you're half right. Cool. All right.
So,
And then
this is to be determined tonight on Collision on the right side here, and I think I do think it's either going to be the Bucks and Ricky Starks and Big Bill, or Bucks and probably FTR, where they do
Oh,
it
they do
a
that
fourth
again.
time for the tag titles at Dynasty. But I was kind of hoping Starks and Bill would get their tag titles back, since they kind of got lumped in with the kerfuffle with Sting and Darby.
And
Yeah.
then completely disappeared.
Right. So,
Starks was getting some good momentum for a while, and then
yeah.
Punk left, and it just real dissipated.
Yeah. Also, thank you, Beans. I appreciate the compliment on the production quality.
It's all good.
Thank you.
It's a staple of the show. Can I just point out this clip, this screenshot we're using of 1 week to go?
Yeah, what about it?
Yeah,
I feel like there's a nip slip in there.
Yeah, the Rock got his nip hanging out.
it is. Yeah.
Oh. Should we talk about this? Because
Feels a
Oh
bit
man,
forced.
that PG rating is out the window, and The Rock shows up, and suddenly it's all F-bombs and nip slips and blood.
Before we do that, just to go back to Collision just for a minute.
yeah, sure.
Collision's actually on right now.
Uh-huh.
Started 9 minutes ago.
Right.
Without using any sort of social media or anything like that, see if you can guess who answered Edge's challenge.
The
Is it
open
John
Copeland.
Cena?
Yeah, is it John
It was-
Cena?
It was not John Cena.
I
Damn.
would imagine Christian would want his belt back.
Hook.
It was not Christian. It was not Hook. I'll give you a clue.
Samoa
Their
Joe.
partner is currently in WWE.
Partner.
Partner.
Aleister Black.
Aleister Black's
Oh.
a good shout.
Yeah, I was gonna say Aleister Black. Yeah.
It was not.
Oh, the Buddy
Uh,
Matthews.
You've out of all answers. It was Z Macardona.
Matt
Oh my
Cardona.
Yeah, okay.
Zack
Did he
Ryder.
win?
What?
He's still ongoing.
Because Chelsea Green's in WWE now.
Chelsea
Yes.
Green, that's right.
Matt Cardona. Huh?
Woo, woo, woo.
Surprised
You
he's
know
not
it.
turned up in WWE before now, because he's been in WWE for quite a while now. He's been there about
Matt was
a year, 2 years.
he was on Dynamite, I think, as like a run-in or something, way like during the pandemic era, and then he just like
Yeah.
vanished. Like, I thought for sure he would have gotten the graphic and all that back then, back in like 2019, 2020 or whatever, or 2021, I should say. But
Well, I forgot because someone pointed out on Twitter he was one of the Edgeheads, wasn't he?
yeah.
Yeah.
Brian Major.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, that's a great callback. Yeah, should we get into... I guess we can get into the thumbs up, thumbs down, but did you want to discuss Raw here before...
Yeah.
Because we're already halfway through the show, usually. 30
We are.
minutes in.
I
Um,
was going to
Talk
say the
about
clock go
chocolate.
forward, so it's already quite late.
oh, jeez.
We do, yeah. So yeah, I think you actually seen a bit of Raw for the change.
I only saw... Look, I caught the CM Punk. I caught wind of like people were making a big hubbub out of the CM Punk segment, so I watched that on YouTube, and then I also heard about The Rock, and I watched that for the first time. And he must have thought Cody Rhodes was blind or something, because he was like, "Look at you now, look at you now."
Yeah, I thought it was. I said before, it's probably one of the best. Top to bottom. In years, I can't think of one stands out as much than that does. Yeah, just everything on the show was top notch. I thought.
Real
Everything
was
on the show. That's high praise.
Huh?
Yeah, so we started off with Cody doing his usual. What do you want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about?
And then The Rock turned up, which The Rock hadn't been advertised for the show. The next official appearance was going to be this Monday.
The go home for
That was
WrestleMania.
so that was kind of a shocker just to see The Rock there. But at the same time, it wasn't. It was because obviously he's been on a few shows recently, so it was kind of wasn't as shocking as it would be. But yeah, he came out and he said nothing at all. He just literally came out, did the whole entrance thing, and then he whispered something to Cody. You know, it's since come out that he said, he whispered, "I'm gonna make you bleed,"
Oh,
and then just walked off.
well, that was nice of him.
Well, yeah.
Man of his word.
It's true. Did it?
You know what else he should have
So
probably?
then-
You know what else we probably should have said?
Boom.
Sorry, that was very quiet.
Stay down! Fuck that!
There you go.
So we'll get to that in a minute because yeah, that was really good, that bit. So we had Ricochet against JD McDonough, and
Oh
I
God.
don't know what. You know what though? You're thinking about it, you wouldn't think, oh yeah, it wouldn't be a great match. It actually was. It was really good. I don't know what it is. They finally let Ricochet do Ricochet things. Some of he was just brilliant. So
I'm
Probably
just
one of
going
the
to
best
say it
matches
sounds
I've
like
seen.
he's the NXT Ricochet again.
yeah, definitely. It's hard to say. You need to watch the match if you can because it really was good. And then we had the promo. You talking about the Punk promo with McIntyre and Seth Rollins. Put a few little highlights in this. I thought you mentioned one before with McIntyre brought up the fact that he was the chosen one,
Yeah.
and then Punk said to him, "Who called you that? Who said you were the chosen one? Go on, say his, he kept saying, say his name. Go on, who was it?" And the camera was on McIntyre, and he had a little grin on his face. He knew what.
knew. It was this bastion of good judgment that
Yeah.
declared you the chosen one. Ooh.
That's great.
Yeah, got
Does
me
it-
there. Well, you got out of
Great.
it. I thought
He did. Yeah.
Drew was almost as good as Punk on
Oh,
this
yeah,
whole thing. He
definitely.
was. I thought he was excellent.
Yeah, he was. There's a great little bit, and it was so small, I don't think anyone picked up on it, but it was when, just after that, Rollins said, it said some wrong thing, and he went, "You don't know what I think, Punk?" Punk just went, "Nope."
Yeah, that was great. I remember that too.
Yeah, and it's come out since that apparently they were just told that there was no script to this one.
Doesn't need to be.
They had to get over the fact that Punk was going to be on commentary for Mania. Rather than that, it was up to them how they got there, and it was brilliant. It just shows you don't, as you say, you don't need a script.
Well, with the right guys, you definitely don't.
No.
And I don't think anyone thinks that Punk needs one, but you have doubts about some other guys. Drew, I can't really remember him going off script a whole lot. His social media stuff is great, and obviously he could do it. But then there's a load of other guys on the roster who probably wouldn't have fared quite so well. Roman Reigns early on, I don't know if you remember that whole thing when he had the Cena feud.
Yeah,
He was a
Tater
disaster
tot.
without a script.
Tater tots, yeah.
Yeah, well, but then there was one where
Suffer and succotash.
that was with a script. I'm talking without a script. There was one that he did with Cena, and he just completely froze up.
Oh, and
he had
I know what
nothing
you
to
mean,
say.
Yeah.
And Cena just stood back and went, "All right, yep, come on then, find it. You'll get there. Go on." And he had nothing. So you never really
Thing
know
is, though,
who's going to be the
a lot
guy
of
who's not. And Drew could go.
I think
Drew could
a
go.
lot of the newer guys, they've not really been allowed to, have they? There's always been this thing recently that everything's scripted down to the letter.
Yeah, that's true. But then a few years back, Dusty was doing the promo school. And I don't know, because it's all been Triple H's thing, if he had the idea back then that, one day it might not be quite so scripted as it is right now, if he were to have taught some of these guys, maybe you're not going to be going off script just yet, but I want to make sure you can if you ever have to. If that was a part of the
That's true.
thing down in Triple H's NXT, maybe. So I guess we'll find out when, Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams or whatever when they get a chance.
Yeah.
See what they can actually do.
You could
But
see
yeah,
as
this
well,
is great.
the three of them. You could just say they were just having fun as well. They were enjoying what they were doing.
I could just
Yeah.
see
Um,
I could see Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes asking The Rock if they can swear on TV, and The Rock says,
Fuck that!
Only after the guy says, clear.
"Yeah."
So yeah, after that we had Candice LeRae against Ivy Nile. That was another good one actually. The wrestling was really good on the show overall, I thought.
So good,
also
that's
you
your
can
thumbs up, right?
normally say. Yeah.
Right.
There was a funny bit with R-Truth. R-Truth was on commentary. For I think it was DIY and the New Day. Yeah, it was just funny. Just some of the things he was saying. I can't remember word for word what he was saying, but he was funny. What else happened? There was a bit Rhea Ripley came out to do a promo against the match against Becky. Becky come out and then I didn't see the whole thing, but I just remember Becky properly punched Dom right in the face.
Oh, that was great. I did see that clip as well.
Yeah,
She-
and it was
she
a
laid
proper
that in,
punch
that's
as well. She proper got him.
cool. Yeah,
So yeah,
they did the replay of that. I think that's when Pat got his telestrator out on it.
that's right. He did.
It's like the direction of the punch came this way. Yeah, they showed that on the slow mo, and yeah, his face got rocked.
So then the last match was Jay against Nakamura. I think that was it was. Jay won the match, but then it turned into a bit of a free for all because Seth got involved and Drew got involved, which led to them going backstage. Cody come out. I think Cody came out and they went backstage and they were fighting backstage for a bit. And then The Rock attacked Cody from behind while they were back. And then started shouting, "Look at me now," quite a lot. Look at him now. Saying fuck this and fuck that,
And then they he
fuck
threw him
that!
outside.
threw him outside in the rain.
Raining.
It was raining.
Perfect timing for the
Yeah.
rain went into business for itself, and it was perfect.
The rain made it even more better. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
brilliant. And he beat the living shit out of Cody. Cody even bladed as well, which
Yeah, there was some blood there.
that's
There was
come
also
back.
a little on the clip there you've got of the
Yeah.
show. This is the after the show bit.
I know.
The real video from Raw. If you go back a little bit on that one, yeah, just as they first come out, and keep in mind that we're thinking he's probably there. You go. Just see across the road on the other side there. There's
I
a
know
trailer.
what you're waiting
We're thinking maybe the Bloodline wins the tag match, and then the title match is going to be basically anything goes. Bloodline rules, right?
on.
And Steve Austin comes back, right?
And you see Steve Austin and John Cena in the background there, looking on. That
Well,
little-
there is a bit of a thing about this
foreshadowing.
because, yeah, there is a thing whether this was done on purpose.
I'm
because-
wondering.
All of the other trucks are all. Someone put a picture up on one. They're all Mania branded,
Right.
and this is the only one that wasn't, and it was the only one that was on screen in full lighting.
Yeah, there they are.
It does seem
Watching
a
on
bit
as
strange,
the Rock does
and
his thing.
we know Triple H loves a good cryptic clue.
Mm.
So, where's that going? It's interesting.
It's very interesting.
I think it was I think it was WrestleVotes that said it was. There's possibly more. There's more to this. Everything's done on purpose.
Oh yeah, WrestleMania branded, but with Charlotte and Drew.
Yeah.
Huh.
There is even one. I think it might even be in our graphic. The picture of the Rock where he's holding his belt.
Not that one that we have on the stream, right?
Yeah, I think it is that one.
Oh.
Same one. I don't know if it. You can just about see the left-hand corner. Of that photo. Don't know if you want to bring it back up.
Hold on, we can here. We can do this here real quick. Hold on, one sec.
This probably doesn't mean anything about it. I don't think it does, but people have pointed this out.
I see what you're saying. There's just like a truck that has like a branding on the far left here.
Yeah, but if you
we can't see it on.
I know. Hold on.
Oh, right.
if you go back to bring our graphic back up a second.
There you go.
If you see where you see the 4x4 car on the left hand side.
Yeah.
Just behind that, apparently that's Brock Lesnar.
Hold on.
Wait, what?
Hold on.
That's Brock Lesnar on the
Okay,
truck.
zoom in, enhance.
And we gotta do this here. We gotta put this in Chrome. One sec.
There is a picture of the truck as well.
You might be right. That
Now where am I
actually
looking?
does look like there he is.
This
Right
one over
on the
here
edge of
on the far left.
Yeah, it's Lesnar.
Right there.
Oh, if I don't hold
In
on.
fact, I can even show you the truck.
Is that
Do you-
with the WrestleMania bell? Yeah.
Do you have
Yeah.
Do you have this without the color enhancement,
is.
the color overlay?
Yeah, it's on the WWE.com.
Really? Okay.
There's the truck. There's the real truck. So once seen that truck on the move.
Oh wow! Hold on, let me
I'm
get
trying
this
to
in.
find the photo.
So all of these trucks looking on as The Rock delivers his beat down.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Huh?
Now you could argue that maybe they've parked that one out the way because they don't want to let the
Let's get
space.
the Brock truck out of the way.
Yeah,
We
because
don't want him being involved.
he was named and
Yeah.
he was insinuated in the lawsuit from Janelle Grant. Huh. Interesting. The plot thickens. Okay. Nice little eye for detail there.
But,
Yeah, go
yeah,
ahead.
it was easily one of the best draws for a long time. Say top to bottom, it was just. It flew over as well. I watched it live, and it flew over. It just didn't. 3 hours just flew by,
Even with ads.
which you don't often say about Raw. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll jump on that for the thumbs up. Especially, which one should I point out? The Punk Drew McIntyre. I think that has to be the highlight.
Yeah.
That one especially made it feel like something has really changed here. That promo being so clearly unscripted, it wasn't just like a script that made it sound like these guys are shooting. They were reacting on the fly to and in a way that was almost detrimental, in a way that you wouldn't write it.
Yeah.
Drew he was a bit hot in here, took his t-shirt off, and before he could, and show the one of him with the Punk tombstone, before he could get that first t-shirt off, Punk went, I don't need to wear someone else's name on my kind of killing the spot,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which you wouldn't write if that was a real. So it felt so much more natural, and like Will said, much more fun. I think the WWE universe found it more fun. They were having more fun because the guys were having more fun.
Yeah.
Felt more real. And then that was kind of trickle down. Maybe it's true with Ricochet finally being Ricochet again, having the shackles removed, and he can actually fly again. And things just feel a lot freer. Even more this week than before. Triple H has been in charge for a while now, but something happened this week. Punk's return, or
Yeah.
The Rock maybe like breaking a load of rules because he's the final boss. He can. Who's going to say that he can't swear on air? Of course he can.
Fuck that!
Exactly. No one's going to tell him when to cut when he's clear. And now I'm wondering, I don't know if you guys have got any insight, or if there's any insight to be had, actually, because it's pretty much totally new ground. But the Netflix deal is coming up.
Yeah.
Less than a year away. And I don't really know how the advertising works with Netflix. But we know that we're PG right now with WWE mostly because of the Mattel deal. And Vince's need to appeal to better sponsors and not be so, to get away from that image that wrestling had back in the day. Still struggles with. He wanted a higher class of advertisers and sponsors. I don't know if they carry over the sponsors they have right now to Netflix, or if Netflix has their own. Yeah, sure. I did mention Vince, sure. So yeah, I don't know how that's going to work. If Netflix now can say, well, you just do what you want. We've got our sponsors. We're Netflix. Who's going to drop us?
They're desperate for money.
Netflix?
Yeah.
I thought they were the only one doing okay, and it was like, Disney.
No, they were making cutbacks and things like that on stuff that wasn't Stranger Things to kind of cut down on overhead and things like that. And yeah, they've been financially cutting back things while also hiking up subscription prices.
I think a lot of people are expecting them to be what's the word? Unrated or something on Netflix. Supposedly,
yeah.
There was I don't know if you caught the bit on the Punk promo at the start when he said his arm's not working, but his mouth still works.
Yeah.
And he said
April knows.
April knows what we're talking about.
Nice little aside there.
Yeah. Yeah,
he had to say April as well, because if he had said AJ, everyone would have thought it was AJ Styles. Implication.
It's a whole other story then.
Yeah.
Fuck that!
You know how AJ feels about that community.
Speaking of AJ, did you see the story that came out this week? He was on I don't know what podcast it was on. It was on some podcast. And he was talking about his debut in WWE.
Oh yeah.
And he mentioned someone's name that he can't say anymore. He can, Vince McMahon. But...
Oh, okay. I was thinking Benoit wasn't there at that.
Fuck him.
He kept saying the redacted name, that's how he kept referring to him. But
I cannot believe they're Chris Benoit and Vince McMahon, of all things.
Well, this wasn't even on an official WWE show. This was just I don't know what it was. But he was talking about his debut, and he said he'd come in, obviously with the big reputation of it. Everyone knew who he was from TNA and stuff. And he said that the guy whose name has been redacted didn't know who he was, didn't have a clue who he was.
He's never heard of Vince McMahon? Or was he not? He didn't know what he was inferring at.
Vince had never heard of AJ Styles.
Oh, I got it backwards. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Vince didn't know who he was. I was only for the fact that someone, he didn't say who, someone who he used to work with in TNA, basically vouched for him type thing. Said he's pretty good. That he got the spot in the Rumble. Otherwise, Vince didn't want to know.
I mean, I could believe that because Vince doesn't really pay too much attention to things outside of WWE. I think WCW was like the closest, and even that was still kind of touch and go.
Didn't he have?
I think he had like people watching the product for him.
Vince would have someone watch WCW and then like put in a little like a bullet point checklist of everything that they were doing.
Well,
he didn't watch it. He was just like, show me what they're up to. So yeah, even that, he's totally in his own world. Not anymore. What he's doing now.
Fuck him.
Selling all the stock. I look at it.
Selling some stock, yeah. He just made 100 million, right?
He sold more again this week, apparently.
He might as well just cash out. Like,
You might as well.
don't wait until
Maybe-
it goes down, you know?
Maybe he can't let go.
No.
He wants to still own that little bit.
I don't know. You have a thumbs down, Will?
Go with thumbs down. Go with thumbs down. I don't think.
Okay. Beans, do you have a thumbs up, thumbs down?
I will say thumbs up.
We'll come back
Neil
to you.
Rock.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Yet again, just ridiculous but hilarious and works on so many levels. And heel. What am I saying? Thumbs down. I'm going to say Tony Khan for his reaction to our friend John Alba.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
What's
Yes.
he done? What have I missed?
This is brilliant.
Will,
I'll
you're
let you
probably
explain this.
more in line to be able to
Oh, go on.
explain this. Than
Here,
what
let me
I
pull up the
was.
tweet here. I saw this.
So-
I was like, whoa!
Our friend and colleague, John Alba.
Who can't get my
Um,
name right.
What did you say?
Remember, didn't he do an intro for us like long ago? And he was like,
No, that
smooth.
wasn't him.
Was
wasn't-
that him?
No, that wasn't him. That was some other guy. I can't remember who that was. That wasn't
Oh.
him.
Smooth.
My bad.
Though.
It's time you've been thinking that was John Alba.
Thought it was. My bad.
So,
Carrying that for years.
if anyone knows, there's
Fucking John
John
Alba.
Alba's does a lot of podcasts. He does the ones with Matt Hardy. And he's done one with. He did one with Randy Orton's wife at some point as well. I remember that one. And the longest one he's done for quite a while is one with Bischoff. Strictly Business, I believe it was called.
Yeah, here it is.
Anyway,
Strictly-
turns out that because of John's schedule and
Oh, did he delete
Bischoff's
it?
schedule,
Wait a minute. Oh, I think he deleted it. Oh, wow. Okay, well, thankfully I have a... Oh, there it is. Here it is. Never mind. There it is. Twitter's awful.
yeah.
I'm trying to find things.
yeah,
This was wild.
John and Eric Bischoff both said they can't do it anymore. Too busy. So they decided to end it. They've been doing it for a good couple of years now.
Past 2 years, yeah.
So yeah, they're both still. I've spoke to John actually, only through tweets and stuff, but they're both still, they're both still good friends, and they're hoping to work on something together again in the future. That was that. And then Tony Khan saw this. Now Tony Khan doesn't like Bischoff anyway, from what I gather. I sent this tweet, which you can see.
Sunsetting this fraud of a business podcast before the next AEW media deal is a wise choice. Wow.
If you scroll down on that, the best reply I thought was, I think it's the next reply down.
Hold on 1 second. Thought this was the fake Tony
Yeah.
Khan account. Yeah, that's Kenny Omega.
No, it's next.
He didn't have the balls to do it himself. Okay.
No, it was keep going. Yeah, it was.
That's a good one. I
Or
like that
just-
one.
That was it. That was simple. Tony, it's 4 a.m. man.
Tony, it's 4 a.m., man. Yeah, it was pretty late when I saw it. I was like, what the fuck are you doing, Tony? Is he on the blow again? Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, there you go. Getting a rise. There's you. Getting a rise out of TK, maybe the best thing John Alba's ever done. Oh, man. I mean, I see where Tony's coming from, and yeah, Bischoff. I mean, despite, if he wants to throw rocks at AEW, he was in charge of TNA for a little while and didn't do dick all with it. So,
Oh yeah, Bischoff got plenty of history.
yeah.
But still funny though when Tony Khan has a bit of a meltdown on Twitter.
Yeah. Definitely is. That's a good one, Beans.
You're welcome.
Thank you. For me, it has to be Rock and Cody at the end of Raw. Specifically with Rock just saying, "Look at you now! Look at you now!" If I could play, I could play out a little bit here. I'm gonna try.
Oh, supercut of the whole thing.
Yeah, somebody did a really good job of it. I can't. It's buried somewhere at the moment, but yeah, it's really good. If you can find it.
One of the funniest parts is actually before they go outside. I don't know if you can go back on that video.
On the YouTube cut, it has like, yeah, here
Oh,
it just starts.
the outside bit, is it?
Yeah, it just has Michael Cole saying "The Rock" right at the beginning here. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the next bit.
I'm sorry, I just wasn't expecting Cody
Rock!
to just try
Bonk!
to kill himself.
Keep it going. It's when he throws the bin at him.
That's when he throws the bin at him.
Just keep it going. There you go. There you go. This is it.
And then, oh yeah, they cut it out. Yeah,
Oh
Yeah.
no! What? That was the best bit.
they cut it out because of YouTube
Not
rules
allowed
or
to show
something.
headshots. No,
You
it's WWE rules, isn't it? They can't show shots to the head anymore.
That
Oh, of course, yeah.
that or
What,
YouTube.
including that?
YouTube has a weird thing about like swearing or violence in like the first 30 seconds of a video or something like that. Otherwise, it gets age
Yeah.
restricted or some bullshit like that. But it's WWE, like they can't like, yeah, they should be in the clear of that, if you ask me. Look at you now.
Yeah, he proper throws it bounces off his head. It's great.
Oh shit. I'll have to pull it up after the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, with no context, it was just straight up. Oh man, I agree. This has to be like one of the best segments they've done in a while. I gotta say. And yeah, Heel Rock is he seems pretty cool.
Fuck
It
that!
must have been. It must have been good because I think we've actually hit a bit of a historic moment. I think that's the first time Smooth's ever put a WWE moment in the thumbnail.
That might be actually, yeah.
Wow.
Since we've done this whole thumbs up, thumbs down, it might be the first WWE based thumbs up, I think. Thumbs down. Ben Mankiewicz being on AEW Dynamite and not saying tits out. Just basically, just a no selling Tony Storm's gimmick. So that's my my up and down for this week. Kind of simple, but also it's a holiday weekend, so it doesn't need to be intrusive or whatever or intricate. Chucks, what do you got for a thumbs down?
It's been quite a good week. Not really a lot to hate on. Got Jade Cargill. Is anything wrong with Jade Cargill? Maybe copying Mercedes Monet's debut.
God, CEO.
Show up, do a little promo, and then make the save at the end for new friends. And even that's not too bad. It's kind of good to have her on WrestleMania. What's not good at the moment?
Yeah, that's a hard one to pick a thumbs down.
It's pretty difficult.
Good week this week, yeah.
I have to look back at Collision. I'm sure there's something on there that wasn't great.
Down! Fuck that!
It's not coming to mind. AEW Collision results. Let's see what happened. March 30th? No, that's today. Damn it.
Oh, you know what? You can borrow this one. It seems like a lot of people have an issue with this for some reason. The AEW announce table.
I
All of
didn't
this fucking
care.
crap on it. I know you don't care. This is bugging me.
they've got
the hell?
2 cans of Ric Flair.
Ric
energy
Flair's
juice.
Juicy Juice over here, and 3 boxes. One's a special edition of House of Black of action figures.
Okay. And then you got an action figure.
Can I just say that in that picture that Tony Schiavone looks like he has a drinking problem and that drink is really tempting him.
He's just looking at the woo. He doesn't look happy.
That's me on some of the people I've seen on Twitter having an issue with my issue of the crap on the announce table. Like, look,
There was no collision last week, preempted due to NCAA
March
basketball?
Madness, yeah.
Oh,
We
I
mentioned
must
it
have watched
last.
it all.
Yeah, you might have. We mentioned
wow.
it on the show. Like, no collision this week because of March Madness, and this is like their second week off, and we've been chugging along for 10 years. Remember?
I don't know where I got an episode of Collision from then.
Just pulled one out of the ether, apparently.
Apparently it was one that's been on my DVR for a while and it fit in perfectly with everything else that's going on.
I love that.
So, Dynamite, Will Ospreay beat Katsuya Shibata, that's fine. Young Bucks, Private Party, Best Friends, Undisputed Kingdom. I mean, I guess you could do a thumbs down for Undisputed Kingdom again. It's a little harsh because they weren't that bad, but they don't deserve it.
This was the best quote retweet that I got. Welcome to It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means. AEW Dynamite's live, and it's just this podcast or
That's
something.
a lot of tweets.
That's pretty great. I love it. Yeah,
I don't know these guys, but I guarantee they complain a lot about Star Wars.
Yeah, probably.
No one hates Star Wars more than a Star Wars fan.
Like today, I brought snacks. Feels like we've seen this before. Shivani and Tanae with the bottle of Surge on the desk during WCW. Yeah, and somebody else pointing out the look Shivani's giving. And he had WWE with the Pizza Hut sponsorship, and then it reminded me of Jerry Lawler eating Sonic. Oh man, yeah. I don't know. Like, people were upset over it for some reason. That I was upset that it was a 5-second shot. Why are you so mad about it? It's like, I don't want the ringside area to be full of crap. That should be in some sort of man cave or whatever. Like, it's bad enough they don't even have like the TV monitors on the desk anymore because it's at ringside, and Tony Khan doesn't want to pay for plasmas. Yeah, I don't know. People are weird. So you can have that if you want.
It doesn't bother me that much. Like, I think I would prefer to not have it there, but
Okay.
that's fine. I'm okay with it. You need that. SmackDown results. March, whatever it was.
This past Friday?
Everything I saw was pretty good. It's got to be something bad. Logan Paul uses brass knucks to punch Kevin Owens.
Well, I've got some down you can have.
Orton,
Go for it, Will.
Austin Theory, Grayson Waller.
All Chucks is looking. Go for it.
Whatever what are they called? Death Rebel.
Death
Charge of
Rebel.
the music these days.
Death Rebel, okay.
They for some reason remixed Austin Theory's music. It's shit.
Now that one, I might steal that one. WWE's music is always bad.
Yeah.
Don't know if the new one will be up anywhere yet, because I think you only used it last night. But
Yeah.
there's a rumour that AJ Styles is getting a new theme as well. Apparently he said he's going to have a new theme for Mania.
Oh
But
boy.
Christ knows what
Oh
crap they're
boy.
going to come for him.
Alrighty. Unless you can come up with one, Chucks, that's what I got for you. Music is always bad in WWE.
I mean, it is always bad.
Yeah.
See, even this is not too bad. I saw there was a little standoff here with Dirty Dom and Deadbeat Dad. And Ray suggested they have a tag match at WrestleMania.
Deadbeat Dad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Deadbeat Dad.
Is that official? I think that's being made official.
Apparently that's official. So Ray suggested that they have a tag match, and he was going to have a partner of his choosing. And so everyone chats for Carlito because he stood right there.
Yeah.
And then Ray said, "No, it's going to be Dragon Lee." Burying Carlito. What's wrong with Carlito? What's Carlito going to do now? He's just stood there. That sucks. That's not cool.
A few people have suggested they should do some sort of like big faction match.
Yeah.
Like a big 5-on-5 or something. That'll be a lot better than the random tag match. Well, you know. There was a bit on SmackDown actually. They teasing a little bit of dissension again between the Judgment Day. Rhea wasn't happy with Dom getting involved in that stuff. She should have told them beforehand. And then Damien and Priest said something about, well, maybe we've all got our own business to deal with. He's seeing he's going to cash in. Someday. He needs to hurry up with that. He ain't got a lot left.
Okay. Anything else, Chucks, or?
No, it was a good week.
Yeah, it really
I
was.
would be. I'm struggling to find anything that annoyed me, which is good. That's very rare.
Yeah.
There's nothing bad to say. That's got to be about it.
I'm gonna add the. Actually, no. I'll just leave it as Ben. Ben, what's his face there? Not saying tits out.
Okay, the worst thing I can come up with off the top of my head, well, not even off the top of my head, I've been thinking a while. Swerve, I love a bit of Swerve, and he's doing great. He's the #1 contender now. I still don't buy him as babyface. He's such a good heel, and he's not doing his best work now.
Okay, that's fair.
About as bad as it gets, I think.
That's fair. It is a bit jarring that he's like inside Hangman Adam Page's head. He like invades his house, criticizes his child's drawing, his finger painting. Puts his merch on his newborn child's crib or whatever.
Yeah, he killed Keith Lee.
Killed
and made
Keith
his dad
Lee.
show up.
Yeah. And now all of a sudden
Keith
he's
Lee
like,
Senior
hey.
on us for a while.
Yeah. And all of a sudden he's like, hey, cheer me.
He's a
come on."
bad guy.
Yeah.
Of all the guys on that, he's a bad guy. He's not playing a bad guy. He's a bad guy. And he was really good at it. And then he gets popular, and so now he's a good guy. And he says, he kind of jokingly now says, I've done some bad things around here. No, you're a bad guy. Stop pretending that that's like behind you. Just be the bad guy again. You're so good at it. Better than anyone else in that role. I guess Samoa Joe is also a bad guy, so how it goes, them's the breaks.
Alrighty. Well,
There's one other thing I was going to show you here, but
Go ahead.
not actually a thumbs down, it's just something worth pointing out. AEW bringing out this shirt.
God, AEW's merch is notoriously bad.
But
Sorry.
I mean, it could be a bit more original, couldn't it?
Let me see here.
The final boss.
Exactly.
Really?
Oh.
Have they trademarked that?
Oh, I don't know if you can.
It also looks very somewhat similar to that shirt that The Rock is now selling. Well, WWE are now selling. A little bit, not much.
Oh my god.
Oh, with some stars on there, yeah, yeah. Ooh,
As much as I
Maybe.
like Samoa Joe, there's only one big Samoan who's they call him Banner Boss right now. Sorry.
Well,
apparently they released that T-shirt in January, so actually it's The Rock that's copying it.
no, maybe. Well, and also according to The Rock, like they're all related from that one massive bloodline.
That's very true. Yeah,
Samoa Joe's not on there though. As
He's a
Paul
dis-
Heyman said, he's the Samoan that the other Samoans don't want to talk about.
He's a distant cousin. How about that?
I don't know. Maybe he's just his own thing.
Yeah, I wonder if they maybe. I wonder if they trademarked that or something. Oh, also, yeah, this is. Hold on. Did they ours also re-release this?
Yeah, so
January
that's the
17th.
re-release
Okay.
from January.
Okay. So AEW might have the leg up on that. Yeah. Okay.
But you know they're reposting it now because of
Right.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Right. That's fair. But yeah, AEW didn't do anything wrong. Anything else before we get out of here?
No, I think we're good.
All right, next week, a special edition of the IWC Radio podcast
Ooh.
on a Friday. Not sure when, but it's going to be in the afternoon/evening on Friday. Talking about WrestleMania Night 1 and 2, and then I think on Monday we'll have like a Fallout show with all sorts of discussion, especially if it happens to be a really good WrestleMania, and it's shaping up to be a good one, I think. Especially if The Rock, fucking pulls out all the stops and things like that and just starts swearing up a storm.
Fuck that!
Like that, like... I think it'll
Cena and Austin making the save there at the end, and Brock Lesnar up in a skybox.
Yeah, do you think, hey Rock, do you think we'll see John Cena at WrestleMania? Maybe thrice in a lifetime?
Fuck him.
Okay, alright. Well. We'll see you next week, everybody. Take care, like, comment, subscribe, and, yeah, have a great one. And happy Easter. Happy Easter, everybody. Good night.
Oh, you know what? Thumbs down.
What?
The clocks are about to go forward any minute now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's a thumbs down.
All right, hold
We're
on.
about to time travel.
Hold on.
Getting your TARDIS.
Daylight savings time is still horseshit.
Yeah.
There you
There you
go.
go. There
You got it.
No
This
thumbs
time
down
of
to 3.
I like this one. I like the late nights.
Ah, hate losing the hour.
Yeah,
The winter one, I don't like.
when they eventually end it, it's got to end on a fallback.
It's been threatening to end a few years. It'll never happen.
That's fair. Take care, everybody. Good night.
Let's get out of here.
Bye-bye.